Thank you for coming to the Bailey Show. Today we have some very interesting guests with us. But before they join us, I'd like to show this video about Stalin.
For almost 30 years, Stalin ruled the Soviet Union, doing anything he needed to achieve his goals. Anyone who got in his way was destroyed.
He was devil. He was genius devil, but devil.
20 million Soviet citizens died at the hand of Joseph Stalin. He was absolute ruler for 25 years, a Bolshevik czar.
Go ahead. So this horrific leader took his role and destroyed all he had. The corruption of evil and power took over him and in turn led to the fall of the Soviet Union. 10 years ago, a group of boys were faced with the same power and evil. You might know the situation from the book Lord of the Flies by William Golding. Today we have all 5 boys with us. First we have Jack and Roger. They're both serving for our country. Next we have Ralph. You may know him for his current status as running for congressman. Oh. Next we have Henry. He is currently in high school and still figuring out his life.
Okay.
And last we have Sam. He is currently dropped out of college and working in a business firm. I'd like to thank all of y'all for being here today. I would like to have each of you tell us about yourself, your take on life, and a little bit about what took place on the island in your opinion. Let's start with Ralph.
Well, my experience on the island helped me to see that every person has the potential to be evil. It helped me to see that in any unit or group, people can be hurt by the need for power and authority. From this, I have learned to look at life differently. I have learned that friends are an important part of my life, and I will always miss the friend I lost on the island. I use this in my life by trying to keep the idea of friends and family and beliefs in my campaign.
Aw, that's so sweet. I think you should have joined the military, boy. For me, the time on the island helped me to see who I really was. The need for power took over me, but also helped me to become who I am. It taught me to channel that power. That's why I am a head general. I learned how to channel my power and anger and use it to help serve my country.
I would have to say the same thing. I did things on the island I would never forget. Things that I'm not proud of and that I will always remember. This is something I had to accept within myself, and it helps me to remember and see what I've done and understand myself and become the person I am today.
Well, in my opinion, the time spent on the island made a lot of us evaluate our take on life. For me, it's made it hard for me to want to move on. I might not have lost my brother, but in a sense I did. I don't know if any of you know this, but 8 years ago my brother was put in a mental hospital. He was diagnosed as insane by his doctor.
Aww.
As for me, I think my age group was impacted the most. I was so young and lost a lot of things that I would have developed at that age. I was forced to grow up and not enjoy my innocence. It has caused me to get into a lot of trouble at school, and I have been in and out of jail for the past 5 years. I really have no meaning or plans for my future.
Well, before I move on, I would like to introduce another guest over the phone. Maurice, thank you for being on the show. How are you doing?
You know, I'm actually doing okay. Since we got back from the island, I'm just taking it one day at a time. I luckily have a family who cares about me and who is by my side every day.
That's great to hear. I know you said you don't have much time, but I would like to ask one more question.
Yeah.
Do you feel that your time on the island helped you grow in any way?
Yes, the situation on the island helped me in many ways, but mainly it taught me that that living just to survive isn't life at all. In fact, everyone needs love and support, and you can't live life and be blind to the fact that you need those things.
Wow, thank you again. I hope you enjoy your time with your family and have a great day.
It was my pleasure.
Okay, now I have a question for whoever would like to answer. Y'all have all seen the video I played at the beginning of the show. I just wanted to know how any of y'all can relate to Stalin's need for power and how it can blur your vision and original purpose.
I don't relate to Stalin in any way. I am completely different because I use my power for good, not evil. I admitted to being manipulated by the desire for power and controlled by evil, but I learned how to channel it to do good.
No, you didn't. You were horrible on the island. You killed just because, just like it says in the book, you killed a mother pig for the fun of it. You didn't need to kill her. There were plenty of other pigs on the island, and she was feeding her babies.
So what? So killing actually happened on the island? I thought that was just added to the book, but it actually happened?
Yeah, it happened. I remember it like it was yesterday. None of you guys helped the little ones. The only people that helped us were Simon and Piggy. Roger even threw rocks at us, and in the end, you killed them both.
I think we should split up the group. All of y'all seem to have a lot of built-up anger, so we'll be back right after the break. Welcome back to the Bailey Show.
I think I'm a lot like Stalin. I'm not afraid to say it. I like him a lot. I like the need for the power. It is something that I need and I want.
Yeah, it's something we all need. Even you, Ralph.
I think that we all think that we need it, but we don't. Without it, my brother wouldn't have went insane.
I know things are getting heated, but I have one final question. Who do you think should have been leader?
I think I should have. I'm sorry. It's me.
No.
No,
me.
you should have not been leader.
think
You
I
were
should
so
have.
today's
So today's show has shown us that evil is always inside of us. There's no way to fight it and no way to escape it. As evil corrupted Stalin, it also corrupted those boys. Power and the need to survive on whatever level can lead to your own destruction and insanity.